Good morning, everyone. This is Ida. I'm going to go ahead and I'm doing this video for the swap that I'm going to be hosting for June. The swap is going to be US only. You're going to have crafty videos already on YouTube. If your package is bigger than what fits in a regular priority mail envelope, then of course it's going to cost you an additional $10. But the postage, if it fits in a priority mail envelope, is going to be $7.25. I have stuff written down. And I actually want the boxes back as soon as possible, no later than June 25th, because I want to be able to go ahead and do the videos, the reveal videos, and send the boxes back out to the recipients, because a lot of us participate in Christmas in July. So I want them to have their box there for that, where they're not scrambling looking for Christmas stuff. You already have your stuff there. Because when I was creating my thank you tags for the swap that I'm hosting right now, because it was my first swap, I wanted to make a tag for all the ladies that, gave me the opportunity to trusted in me with their creations, and that I was going to send them out to wherever they're supposed to go. So I'm making tags for those ladies, because like I said, they really didn't even know who I am, and they participated, and I appreciate that. So I was making tags, and I was working on with the Prima Paper Havana, and that has a lot of copper going through it. And I remembered that in this previous swap that I was in with Scrap the World, who's Tamika here on YouTube. Her channel is Scrap the World. Anyway, I got a little tongue-tied, you guys. Neshia White, who is inspiring beautiful creations, her box was a copper themed box, and I was able to go directly to that box because I needed extra little touches on my tag. So I just went right to that box. I knew anything that I needed, I could probably find in that box, and I did. And it was awesome. I'm seriously considering getting bigger boxes, for my craft room, and doing kind of doing like these embellishment boxes, where even if I create an embellishment or beads or cording, whatever lace, whatever I happen to use, whatever, we put in those boxes that can be used for card making or crafting or whatever, I want to do the boxes where they're color coordinated, and if I need something, I can just go directly to that box, because it was so easy. I didn't have to go digging through any of my drawers or my desk or my cabinets or bins or boxes or anything. I went directly to that embellishment box, and I really like that. I have to be honest that I knew that I was going to find something in that box that was going to coordinate with the tag I was working on. So anyway, I know a lot of ladies participate in Christmas in July. That's why I want to get these back, because I want to ship them out, and that way you guys have them by the 1st of July, or at least the first week in July. You must have crafty videos, and I did let a lady join my previous swap who doesn't have a YouTube channel. So, I see her comments and stuff, but I don't know her personally. I gave her a chance to participate, and I will do that for anybody. But the first time that you don't follow through, then I can't allow it anymore, because I don't have a lot of people that, volunteer to Angel or anything, because I'm new to hosting swaps. So of course a lot of people, they don't know me, so they're kind of iffy, and I understand that. But I want to be able that if I allow somebody to swap and then they don't follow through, I'm the one that has to do it, because I'm going to make sure that the people who participated get something back. So anyway, if the first time that happens, then I can't allow you to swap anymore. But as long as you follow through, and and I get to know you better as we go along in our crafting journey, then definitely it doesn't matter to me whether you have a YouTube channel or not. But if you do, that's awesome, because then you can share the things that you create with everybody else. And I enjoy doing that. So for me, I enjoy it. And I have to admit, when I first started doing videos, it did feel kind of funny, but I've been doing them for a while, that I'm comfortable talking to myself here in my craft room, because I know eventually you guys are going to listen and you're going to respond. I just want to thank everybody who participated in my previous swap. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the box that I created, and we can just go from there, you guys. So, this is the box that I had created, and I already showed it, and I had several ladies say that they wanted to join. I would appreciate it if you would leave that comment on this video if you're in. And like I said, it's going to be strictly Christmas embellishment box. And if you're in, let me know on this video, even though you let me know on the previous video where I mentioned it. That way I only refer to this video and I don't get confused. There's no miscommunication or anything, because I don't want to leave you out, and, you know, because I forgot or because I didn't check the other video. So I'm going to show you what's in here. What I put in this box, I added some silver eyelash trim. Now, there's some eyelash trim that's a lot longer. This is the shorter one. So I've got the holographic silver eyelash trim in here. And then I added I'm not going to take these out because I just coiled them nice and neat in here. But you can see that it's a pearl trim in the metallic silver. And then here's some tiny rickrack. This was a gift from my friend Meg. Hi, Meg. And so I added this in here. And in this other little spool. And I love these little plastic spools because you can keep it contained. And I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to do some of these boxes for my own craft room, but bigger ones. I'm not going to decorate them, but I am going to color coordinate them. So this one has the baby blue pearl trim. And then here's that iridescent trim that my friend Meg gifted me. And this is real pretty. It's a very pale blue, and then it's got iridescence going through it. It's so pretty. And then in this one over here, I actually created a couple of dangle charms. I created these little angels, you guys. Look at how pretty they are. And I wanted to stay with the silver, the white, the blues, you know, like a winter theme. So the angel, the bottom portion is faceted, this teardrop, but it's a metallic silver and clear. And then the wings, of course, are silver. And then the bead that's for the head, it's between blue, and it's got some clear going through it, and the silver eye pin. So I created these, and they're going to go in the box. And then I added these clothespins that my friend Meg gifted me, and they're silver, so they're perfect. And I put them in here in a couple of sizes. So, and then my friend Meg, she gave me these flat backs. These remind me kind of like a mermaid, but I thought these would look pretty like in poinsettias as flower centers. So I added a couple of these, and then I added a bunch of the garment pins that I really love. I love these. So here it is in the light blue, in white, and in silver. So all of this is going to be in this little compartment. And I tried to color coordinate everything. And here are the little angels. Let's put all this back. And in this one over here, I'm not going to take everything out. I'll take a few beads out because that way you can see, or at least one of each, so you can see what I have in here. Let me see, this blue one and this big one in here. So these are the beads that I have in here, and some have only one, some are several. Like this faceted gray one, it's so pretty and it matches the angel perfectly. So I have those in there. I only added one of these, of this blue-green color one. So if you want to make a chunky charm, here's one of these bigger pearls, and it's not perfectly round. It's got like flat sides on it. It's kind of faceted as well. Then these pearls right here in the cream. And then I added these blue that look like they have some silver going through it, like they're cracked. So I added those in that pretty blue color. And then I added one of these, which is real pretty, and like clear in the gray, kind of like the head that's on the little angel that I created. And then this one was a gift from my sister, and this is an iridescent, and it looks like a snowflake, you guys, and it's faceted. So I added some of these in the box. In this compartment here, I added some of my, I usually make these, or my daughter makes them for me, out of resin, these little cherubs. But I tried Carolyn, who is Tea Time and Dolls here on YouTube. You guys got to check her out. She is an amazing crafter, and she's actually designing some paper right now. So be on the lookout for that. And she's gonna have it in her Etsy shop, and that paper is beautiful. She did a video, and part of the paper is on there, but I've seen the whole process, the other extras that she's adding in there, and it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. So hop on over to her channel and check her out. She's a Tea Time and Dolls here on YouTube. I just wanted to say that because you are going to see me with some upcoming projects using her paper line. So anyway, anyway, she did a video on resin versus different types of, actually it was different types of clays and resin. And this clay that she recommended, I went and bought it, and I wasn't able to find it at Hobby Lobby or anything. I had to order it online. And she said that it picked up the details better. And here's a resin one. So you can't really see the details in the resin one. But when you look at the clay ones, you can see the features on the faces on these little cherubs versus this one. So, you know, she's absolutely right. The clay does work better, or this particular clay. So I'm including these in the box. And then I have some charms. There's the silver bells. Here's a snowflake, an acrylic snowflake. And then I have the little mittens to go with the Frozen theme and Christmas. And then here's a little pine cone. And it's all in silvers and whites and all that. So I'm including all those in there in this box. And then I have a sequence mix, which has got all the different shades of blues, even the darker blues to lighter blues and silvers. And I've got some silver seed beads in there. So this is a real pretty sequence mix that I'm including in there. And then on this side, it's nothing major. It's just the bells in like a satin or a matte finish. And then the shiny. And then these little pre-wrapped little gifts. And I bought these a year or two ago, and I really haven't used them. So I included a couple in here in blue. And then I have some in silver on these other sides. Anyway, on this one right here, I have... I added some silver flowers. Now, these may or may not stay in here because if I decide to go ahead and make poinsettias, I'll swap these out for poinsettias because I do want it to be a Christmas theme. And then here's another one of those little Christmas packages. And right in here, I have those beads, and they come in different sizes. This is that box from Michaels, and these are in the iridescent gray, because I have grays going on through my box. So I added them in the smooth and in the faceted in different sizes in here. And then the little bundle of flowers and the gift. So that's in there. And then on this side, I have another iridescent strand of beads, a bead trim with another little gift on top. And in here, I showed you these little spoons that I made. So these are in the box. I have 3 of them in here. So my handmade embellishments, I would like for you to make at least 3 handmade embellishments because, you know, people want to see your work. And as for this box for me, it has this little angel charms that I made. And then it's got these 3 little spoons that I made. And that's what I use, these little cherubs. So if someone wants to recreate them, you have some little angels, cherubs there to do this. And then I made this stick pin also that matches the charms over here. So I made a stick pin as well, except that this one has the pearl head on there because it was already on the pin. And I didn't have anything that was pointy down here that I could make into a stick pin because, you know, these eye pins usually aren't very sharp. So I had to go with this, but it's very similar. The wings are the same. The bead on the stomach is just, the body is the same. And the only difference is the top. So anyway, I made this one as well to go in here. So see right here, I already have 3 handmade embellishments, actually 4 because I made these little cherubs. And if I decide to do poinsettias, of course, then they would go in here, and that would make it another handmade embellishment. Now I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this box. I'm not participating in the swap unless somebody doesn't follow through. That's the only way I will participate, because I want to give somebody else the opportunity. What I'm going to do with this box is all the people that participate, we're going to go old school, because everybody leaves a comment, so I can't do that random, picker on YouTube, or I don't know how to do it where you only take certain comments. But all the ladies that participate in this swap, we're just going to put your name in a hat, and we're going to draw names for, I'm going to do this box. I want to create another one. I don't know if it's going to be a shabby Christmas or a traditional red and green and gold Christmas, but I want to do I want to make another box. So we're just going to draw out some names, and I'm going to have about 4 things that I am going to give out, and whoever wins it, whenever I ship you your items, your swaps, then I'll include them in the swaps, because these are already going to be done. Now, I had created something else to go in this box, and it didn't fit, but I'm going to show you what it was. I don't know if I've mentioned before. I think I have, but I bead, or I used to a lot. I don't do it that much anymore. I created the Santa beaded necklace to go inside the box, and it didn't fit. That was going to be another one of my handmaids. So what I decided to do is that this is going to be one of the things that you'll be able to win. I make these beaded necklaces here locally, and we have a lot of tribal members here. There's a lot of Seminole Indian here, and they're, beading and stuff is primary for them. They do a lot of beading here. And so I sell a bunch of these guys during the holidays. Let me tell you, I don't even own one because I have a large family. I had 4 sisters, and then I have 3 daughters, and, my daughter's co-workers, my nieces, my mother, everybody wants one of these things. So I've never gotten around to having one for myself, because every time I do, somebody else wants it. So anyway, I made this one in the blues and the whites, and I did give them some rosy cheeks, and then a red nose, and then a red mouth. And then I added, I don't know how to say this, Swarovski crystals on his little hat in the blue. And it's like a metallic blue. It's very pretty, you guys. I don't know if the phone is picking it up or not. Anyway, this is about 26 inches long. So this doesn't have a clasp. You just put it over your neck. We're going to be drawing for this one. And I sell these guys for $40 each. And people pay me for it. So I'm gonna we're gonna draw for this. And another drawing that we're going to do, and because it didn't fit in the box, I thought, well, I'd rather 4 people win than 2. This is another one that I created, and this one has the crystals in the beard and not in the hat. And originally that's what I like to do, because when you walk around and you're wearing it, the sparkle, the twinkle in it is so pretty. You'd be surprised how people are drawn to these. And of course, I know that Santa doesn't give me my gifts. I know they're blessings from the Lord. All good things, all good gifts come from the Lord. But, I like the whimsy of it. I like the whimsical aspect of it. So I made this red one with the traditional red hat. And the crystals are on his beard, and not in the back. But when I do the crystals, there is a right and a wrong way to wear this, because your crystals are in the front. And this one, I think this one might be 27 inches long. Also, no clasp. You just put it over your neck. And this is going to be in that drawing as well. So let me know, guys, if you want to join. Let me know that you're in. I'll need your full name, your legal name, and your YouTube name. That way I can put you down on the list. So that swap's going to start. I'm going to open it up today because I haven't gotten all my packages in for my other swap, and I want to be able to send these back to you in time where you can use them. Thanks for watching, you guys. Everyone have a great day. And here goes my phone again, you guys. Oh, I actually did want to share one more thing with you guys before I end this video. I made another tag. Let me take it out of the package because of the glare. I want you to be able to see it clearly. So I made another thank you tag for the swap that I'm hosting right now. And this one, I made it into a shaker. And there's the scented tea bag up here. And this has the tags. And instead of hanging the tag on the back the way I did on my previous one, I have the tags. Even though this is a shaker, the bottom layer is not glued down. So it's still a pocket. It's still a pocket back here. And on these, I'm going to stamp thank you, to and from. And then I'm going to leave a blank one. That way, if you want to use it for somebody else, regift it. Use it on another package, you'll have a blank tag to put something in there. The other ones will not be shakers. I just wanted to share this one with you guys because when you do a shaker and you have to do, I have to do 15 of them. So it's too much work. But I wanted to share this one with you guys. I was hoping it would be, I had a different idea in mind and it didn't work. So I just turned it into a shaker. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for watching, you guys. Everyone have a great day and God bless. Bye.